What's up, guys? Xraypc here. So I'm coming at you with a new video for Mecha Break. I wanted to give a state of the game and also my own review for the game. Um, I feel like by now it's been a good while. The first major patch came out with the changes to like Welkin, Aquila, and all that. And I also just wanted to say like how I feel about this game. Sorry, there you go. I wanted to say like how I personally feel about the game. The rose tinted glasses are off, and I can like objectively feel not wanting to play the game as much as more like now. Like I was like all my viewers stopped playing as much. My friends stopped like didn't even try the game and or stop playing. But I was still grinding and I was still solo queuing and having the time of my life. But I feel like after a while this game kind of beats it out of you. And let's start with the first thing. This game is uh no, there's no like buddy talking, right? So you feel like you're playing like co-op versus AI. You feel like or like you're solo versus AI. It feels like you're playing a single player game. It feels like you know what I mean. Like you go into a match and half the time that your teammates could be bots. Obviously GM and up, there is no more bots. GM and up, like Grandmaster and up, there's no more bots. I don't know why people kept thinking I was saying master and down. Sometimes the comments annoy me too, but yeah, like GM and up, there's no bots, but then it still feels like bots because nobody's talking. So then everyone just starts shit talking each other, because they're like, "Oh, you have to be a bot. You have to be bot. This has to be bot." And that's why maybe people in my comment section kept saying, "No, there's bots in my GM and up games." I'm like, "No, those are real people. They type right at the end of the game and trash talk each other, or just say GGs and that's it." But I'll always have like the whole lobby, or at least most of them say like GGs on both teams, and I'm like, "So why didn't you talk the whole game?" Or they chime in after the fact, right? After the fact, they chime in, "Hey, GG's," and it's or hey, no, GG's like mid game, like you're saying, it's like we're losing, and then they'll be like, or like, "Hey, somebody do something here," and you're like, "What? What?" And then they just don't talk again. And I've had multitudes of moments where my viewers make fun of that, where they're just like, "Wow, look at that guy," you know what I mean? Like, oh, he talks, and then the guy doesn't talk, and then they'll make jokes about it. But it's just like, yeah, I mean, like, there's so many compounding things, like all that, plus the balance was bad. Started the game for a long time, so on top of like already feeling like it felt like I was just might as well just play solo Mash Mac at that point. Like I might as well just play the game by myself purely. Like playing 3v3. Let's say like let's go to 3v3. Uh, uh, 3v3. And we'll just go to, let's say down here where you could see my actual GM and up games. So this is literally me, master, grinding for GM and playing, and like these are bots. Like these are bots. Base skin, you can tell it's a base mech. I think is it Chinese? Yeah, the Chinese. It's you either have something with a number or two numbers, or you have base mech, and I think this is a bot as well, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure this player was a bot. This one was a bot for sure. Like it was literally like aiming at a wall and then literally just 360'd and started shooting me. He was like flying at a wall and just started chasing after me as if like it just registered as a player nearby. And then this Panaka was a bot as well. I mean, I could just tell by the name and the base spec, but yeah, I remember this one. And then yeah, I remember this one because these matches. I remember this is my match to get GM. I said, you know what? Sure, I'm a Aquila main, but I'll play Vulcan just to get the win. We needed like a brawly character on this map, and I was like, you know what? I'll just do this. And I solo queued the whole way. I solo queued from GM3 to Champion 3, and I solo queued from Silver 3 to GM4. And yeah. Or I guess only the GM3, then I lost the game down back to GM4. But it is just a lonely experience, man. Like, I don't know, this whole game is just a lonely experience. Like it's just not fun. It sucks the fun out of you. Um, I mean, like everything else about the game, I like. I mean, Mash Mac's a lot better. I think the marketplace system is really good. Oh wait, what the heck? Why'd they change it like this? Weird. I mean, I guess it makes more sense. It makes it so people can't like get confused where things are. I guess, and then you can tell this is Mash Mac only. These are skins. That's cool. Logistics. I mean, everything in here is a fair price, I think. Um, Oh, they added this person to the shop too, so they're adding these characters. A lot of people had problems with these characters. So when you click on this, you'll see it's going to be $47. People had a problem with $48. People had a problem with the price. I can kind of see it. I mean, $47 for a skin is insane. But when it's pretty much the only like skin that truly changes your mech, like everything, it changes your abilities, your trails, your boosters, like you have exclusive executions and all this stuff. It makes sense. It's just I could see where people are coming from, you know, a little bit, where they're like mad about the price. You know what I mean? But then this game also lets you get every skin for free. So oh snap! You can get legendaries in here. Oh, it actually like shows you if something's a legendary and has new sound effects. But yeah, like so you can get so this 5400 core. My friend sold a ugly, ugly, ugly pilot. Like I'm telling you, you can make your pilot look super ugly, right? And he made 4700 core from that. So he almost made 47 real life dollars worth of core. Which okay, I mean that's like one of the best things. You know what I mean? Like if you solely or just in it for like trying to make your thing look as cool as possible, boom, that would be a cool thing. I wanted to do like tournaments of like making your mech like mech based tournaments so I could see everyone's mech designs and like decide the winners and stuff like that. Maybe get like a $20 prize or something and give it out to the winner. And then for pilots as well. But I don't know, people just weren't even interested in that because they just quit the game. And yeah, that is the annoying thing. I mean, like people just quit the games in droves. What can really help that? I don't know. Like, let's pull up the Mecha Break player count here. $7,300 on right now. This is pretty much America's peak time. 19,000. Let's see when 19,000 hit. I wish it didn't show the UTC. Can I show it in my own time zone? I'm pretty sure. That's 7 a.m. my time. Okay, so 7 a.m., which is when most people were here. Okay, this is like peak Asia time, European time, but I don't think as many Europeans play this game. It's pretty much just Asia. Asia, Japan, and like Korea play on our Steam, and then China plays on their own like client. So this game would have been like hugely boosted, and that's really what hurt them too. I don't know why China always has to have like a separate store. The games that get helped by it a lot are like Naraka Blade Point and PUBG. If they had those China players show up here, a lot of American players and European players would have tried it out. This thing would have hit like 400,000 or 500,000 peak on Steam. And a lot of people would have been like, oh my gosh, that game's actually blowing up. Wow, we should all try that. You know what I mean? And a lot of the China players love the game. So this would have been like, instead of 60%, it would have been like a 75 or 80. You know what I mean? It would have leveled out. And that would have really helped the game keep growing. But they decided to separate the player base and to the own detriment of the game because, you know, it's pretty impossible to get a queue certain times of the day, just depending on your rank. And because of that, it forces like a lot of the highest tier players to really just six stack, and all they're doing is six stacking all day. And just going higher and higher. If you're solo queuing and duo queuing, you're pretty much just gonna sit at like barely legendary. Like you're gonna leave legendary like barely into it. It's pretty impossible to get a game after that. A lot of people are waiting like 10-minute, 20-minute queues. I see people waiting like 30-minute queues. It's kind of crazy. In like Champion 3, I'm not waiting that long. I wait like 2 minutes, sometimes 3 minutes. I think the longest I waited was like 5 minutes. But yeah, like 5 minutes to just get no one talking. It's like I come from esports. I come from esports of the games play at LANs and all this other stuff. And like even in like Paladins and Overwatch, Apex, whatever, no matter what game I go into, people like if I want to play casuals and ranked and not just scrims all day, I can play that and still have somewhat of a competitive experience because people are talking. Even if somebody's saying bad comms, whatever, at least people are talking, and I can like bounce them, like actually practice with them. And like I'm like that's coming from a competitor point of view, right? Somebody who competed a lot. A casual player will not be able to get that experience. They're just getting slapped. They have no way to actually like get a win. They're playing Lumine. No one's listening to their comms. No one's telling them they're low. People are just dying around them. People are playing Aquila getting jumped. No one's peeling for them. No one peels for me. No one peels for me. I mean, shoot, I'll show you this clip. I get a quad kill, right? I get a quad kill, and no one helps me, right? No one, not one person is helping me in this clip. I have to do everything by myself. So I go after the sniper because no one wanted to go after him. I said bet. And this ones were like 3 stacking. It's like me, Magnum, Genghis. Our randoms never help me. They're playing tanks. I'm not expecting them to jump across the whole map to help me.
I don't know.
And he's still fighting people.
Okay, I have Falcon on me. Give me a second.
This character, like, I'm getting killed by my counter. He almost killed me in one combo.
One dead.
And I'm still having to kill everybody. Getting chased the entire time.
I see Panaka weak. Some Panaka, he's there. One dead. 4 dead.
And I didn't really get peeled like that the whole time. Nobody shot the Falcon to get him off me. And that's with 3 people. The other three randoms not listening to us, not helping us. Now imagine me when I'm playing by myself. Yeah. Now imagine me playing by myself. I can't even beg for somebody to help me. I'm screaming. I'm talking voice chat consistently. Like, if you hear my comms, those are my comms, but even more tuned up because I know I have to do that to even get a win. And yeah. Let's see, last 48 hours. I guess it doesn't matter. Ooh. Ooh, wow. That's a bad sign. That's a bad sign. You know what I mean? Like when I know graphs, I know graphs. I know going that far down is a really bad sign. But yeah, these reviews I think really hurt the game as well. These people were lying a lot. There's a lot of lying ass reviews in here, and big content creators had to apologize because they are like, man, I didn't look more into it. I'm very sorry. Because their videos really did hurt the game. People look at their videos, even just see a negative video, and they won't click on it. That's why I was reluctant to make my one about bots killing the game. But and that's another thing I'm about to talk on. But we'll just bring up these reviews. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. I mean, like this guy just says bad. I mean, like what bad what? Like, you know what I mean? Bad. Like, okay. At least he has 13 hours before he just typed one letter or one word. You know what I mean? Could have been fun, but I don't like extraction shooters, which doesn't make any sense because the game's not an extraction shooter. That's the side mode of the game. But sure. And matchmaking is horrendous. Final straw is getting thrown onto the bot side of a 6v2 plus 4 bots. See, and this is what I'm saying. Bots are killing the game. So literally, like I said in my video that I made, that everyone was like trying to act like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. This is not the real reason the game died. Something. The problem is about the bots, right? Is that the bots are killing it for the people that maybe, oh my God, I hate YouTube ads. The bots are killing it for the people who at least were enjoying the game, right? So I made this video. You got like 5,000 views, at least some people seen it. And people are saying like, there's a lot of misinformation in this video. Like, what? On console, you could see when you're a match against bots, I'm GM2 currently, and the bot games are indeed in GM. That is not true at all. It's never been like that until like, except for like in the alphas. They changed it in the betas and made it so if you're GMing up, and this has been known information, the first day, all my homies that all play the betas or knew exactly as soon as you hit GM, you're gonna get literally instantly long queues. What happened when we hit GM? I had one friend hit GM, and we had a 20-minute queue because the other 6 stack of like people who went to the tournament and all those other people were the only ones. There's like one full group and then like another group that had one GM player, and they're the only ones hit GM. I was master with 3 masters in the GM. As soon as he hit GM, I brought a bronze friend. Like, he literally just started the game. I was like, finally, I can get my boy Dankin on. We can play. Let's go. Boom. We'll get one game in before I had to go to bed because it was a 24-hour stream and I was dead tired. I did not want to have a heart attack on stream. We had it was like a 22-minute queue. He literally was like sitting there like, what the hell? Like, this is what happens when you hit GM? And I'm like, yeah, because you can't get bots anymore. So I don't know why these people are saying there's bots. Maybe on console, on console only ones, they separated and made it different. But I'm sorry, it is literally not bots. Like, as soon as you hit GM, motherfucker, it is not bots. Like, literally, you won't get a 22-minute queue, and then when every game we got was the same annoying 6 stack of good players. Like, that's just not how that works. So yeah, there's bots. The people who are trying to type to me like and saying that dumb stuff, I'm sorry. There is bots. You're dumb. Like misinformation. You're dumb. What are you talking about? But yeah. And so the bots, I'll go on to that. Bots are like mastering down. Bots literally never, obviously you can't communicate with them. They don't help you most of the time. Sometimes they don't mean to heal you. Sometimes, most of the time, your bots are walking into walls. And it's like weird because the bots, like, especially if you get into a full bot lobby, like it's literally you against all bots. They usually try to, as the more real players the enemy team has, I swear it like tries to just give the enemy team like higher level bots. So I'll try to show you. Let's go to tactical station and let's go to custom mode. Okay, then let's make a custom game and I'll add bots and I can show you like why it's so dumb. Doesn't really matter about the map. All right, so we'll just add. Can I just add a bot? So you see these levels? There's level 4 bots, level 3 bots, level 2 bots, level 1 bots. So level 1 bots are like bronze to like gold. Level 2 bots are like high, let's say high gold. Like gold is a mix of the two. Gold is like there's a gold to like diamond. Diamond and masters like level 3 and 4 bots. And then sometimes level 2 bots. Just to like, I don't know, even a matchmaking. I don't know what it is. Level 2 bots, level 1 bots, like, we'll just run it down sometimes and, like, we'll just walk into walls and then randomly start shooting you, but they'll miss half the time. But, like, level 4 bots are, like, triple teaming you, doing maneuvers, comboing right, perfect energy management, you know? And, like, yeah, look at this. Look at this. And this is, look, level 1, 2, 3, 4, and then easy, normal, very hard, and, you know what? I forgot about this. So I think it's very hard, level 4, level 3, level 2, and then like some of these ones on the highest ones. And like, yeah, there you go. Oh my god, I forgot there was like multiple variations of the difficulty of bots. And that is what you're getting in your ranked games. There's a like, so you'll literally be playing against an Aquila and you're just looking at it and he's not even looking at you. Then he like, let's say I was Invis Stellaris running up on him. And he literally 180 while I'm 16-second duration Invis and just starts killing me in my Invis. Yeah. So the people who literally thought Stellaris was bad because they're getting killed in their invis and think it's easy to counter you, it wasn't a real player that was shooting you. It was a bot. Nobody at high rank is tracking you when you're invis and hitting you and taking you out of your invis while you're moving and sprinting. People can do that to Narukami because it's easy to know where Narukami is. When they're invis, they can't move. They can move for like 2 seconds after hitting their one, and then they have that dome. But then, like, other than the dome, which is once you like shoot into it, it's like a visible dome. Like you'll see it pop up. Even though I think that's a bug. I don't think you're supposed to see the dome, but since betas, I've been able to see the dome. So it also hurts this game a lot. I think this game's a lot like really buggy, but I can get past the bugs. Not many people can do that. Oh no. And then I guess some people are getting mad at maps. I don't really care. I mean, like the water map is probably the only map that people really have a problem with. I have a problem with it too, but I can get past that. But like, yeah, the declining player rate, but player base, the bots, the mastered down, inflated ranks as well. People are in ranks that they shouldn't even be in. Bronze to gold now, you can't even lose ranks. So the inflation problem of ranks and making people mad is even more worse. They didn't allow you to earn mission tokens until recently in ranked or in casuals. So and you couldn't complete your weekly missions. So it made it so people could that made it so people like only played ranked, and ranked wasn't even called ranked until now. Ranked was called matchmaking. Also, ranked wasn't even the first tab. It was the second, or it was the ranked was the first tab, not the second tab. So people, when they loaded in, were forced to play ranked immediately. They had no choice. They were forced to play ranked. I think they were doing that maybe because they knew this game wouldn't have that many players at the start. I think they did that with bots too. They just didn't have any faith in their own game. They did sponsor everybody and their mom, and that's what happened too. I think people aren't understanding. Everybody knows what Mecha Break is. That's a big streamer. They were all sponsored to play the game, whether it be for 1 day to 5 days. Some people had the little ads to throw into their thing. I have friends or streamers, they had ads that didn't even play the game after the game came out. You know what I mean? So it's, let's just say, like, and it's not even like, I don't even think it's like the game was bad. They're like hyped up for the game. I don't know what happened. They just didn't want to play it. Maybe there's other games that came out. I don't know. But what I do know is all the big people already play the game, medium-sized streamers already play the game, small-sized streamers already play the game, and or know the game, obviously all three. But now they don't care about coming to the game. I don't know what the devs could do to bring these people to the game. That's like the scary thing is that it isn't like, oh, this is an unknown game. The game had 132,000 players. The game was at every Game Awards. That's how I literally found out and got to play the beta since 2.5 years ago, whatever, the Game Awards. Literally, I was at every Game Awards, every Gamescom, every Summer Games Fest, every Tokyo Game Show. This game thing was at everything. I saw ads everywhere. I got it all over my YouTube. I had, like, people were sponsored everywhere. People had ads to put in their videos. Like, this video is sponsored by Mecha Break, blah, 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 blah. Like, this thing was everywhere. People, even in the beta, sometimes were sponsored to play it and try it out. So, yeah. This game has a multitude of compounding problems. I don't think it would ever really be fixed of the people not playing and streaming it and wanting to stream it, because what they would have to give up their games. I don't think anyone's channel is really going to blow up on this game to like make up for that. I don't think a lot of the people who left, even especially the people who left in rage of nothing, like they just literally made up stuff, like you couldn't customize your pilot and things like that. Those people were never coming back. They were too dumb to even begin with to even play the game. But the people who actually enjoyed the game, who actually knew what was right with the game, what was wrong with the game, those people might not come back because there's many games that are coming out this year, many games come out next year. I hope the devs can figure it out, but I think this is the state of the game. The game's in a declining state. The devs are gonna have to do some drastic things and spend a lot of sponsor money to get marketing money to get this game back afloat. Like right now, this game is in a worse state than Paladins was at its worst. So I don't know what they really could do. And I'm not saying worse of like, let's say like worse when it's like had players. Worse when it was still being playable. People, obviously, you look right now, they literally cut funding to the game. Obviously, this is the worst state, but I'm saying worse, like maybe like before Apex came out, that was pretty much its worst state. Playable, like people were still playing it. Once Apex came out, it took like 80% of that player base. Everybody left, all even pro people left. Everything, people were assigned to big orgs that are like, I'm done. Once the esports scene died. And I mean, I see that coming with this game. I mean, they probably will get maybe 1 or 2 good years at esports if they don't fix things, and it's probably gonna end up like Rogue Company Paladins and like all these other games. Gundam Evolution, hopefully not, because at least Gundam, like the other games are playable. Gundam Evolution literally got taken down, like you literally can't play the game. I hope and I pray. I love this game. I love everything about this game. Don't take me making a more negative review of the game overall state as like me hating the game. The only reason I even stopped playing as much was because I just can't take solo queuing in this game anymore. I don't want to play ranked reviewers. I play ranked reviewers on my Smurf, but I don't want to play ranked reviewers on my main. I just rather solo queue. I think solo queuing is fun in this game sometimes. Most of the time when it's like actually like you're killing it, because I could just keep hitting Q, and I don't want to have to be the dudes who are just six stacking and like who cares? Like they're six stacking in a rank system that doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like these people are all six stacking and like they're just six stacking in a rank system that doesn't matter. What are these people six stacking for? Getting this rank, and like who cares? Like okay, this is another problem. I'll just end the video with this. Let's just say you can't, once you hit 5,500 points or anything, like okay, you just hit legendary 5,500. You could lose 1,000 times and never D-rank. You get hit champion 5, whatever points, you can't D-rank. You get hit diamond, anything that's the lowest of that division, you cannot D-rank. Another problem that inflates the ranks. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a little long rant review video. But again, I really hope they're best of this game, man. I'm not like doomsaying. I don't want to doomsay the game, but I'm just being realistic. I'm a realistic person. I'm not gonna sit here and no life Mecha Break and I get like my viewership went from 300 to 20, 10 viewers, and I can play any other game that I'm already having fun in and get 20, 30, 40 viewers. And at least if I'm going to get around the same amount of viewers in those games, I'd rather play those games and have fun in those games than play this one and be beating my head against a wall every single time. All my viewers that were watching me are like, I'm not going to watch you play this game I don't like watching and playing. But when I go play those games, they all come back and be like, oh my God, I'm so happy you're playing this game and not that game. So yeah, that's like the state of this game. People are going, I'm so happy you're playing this game and not that game. So yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Peace.